Yo, what's going on, gamers? Wanted to give you a quick guide on this week's GM Nightfall. This one was kind of a pain in the butt, but we ran 2 banner shields. Thor says hi. We ran 2 banner shields and a Chaos Reach Warlock. The Warlock and myself have the same loadout on. We have anti-barrier auto rifle, Telesto, and threaded needle. The other Titan has on blinding GL with Vex and threaded needle. Obviously the Titans both have Ursas on with Middle Tree Sentinel, and Dig is running the Middle Tree Stormcaller Chaos Reach with Geomags. Pretty much we were just using this to burn these champions down. We actually ended up putting down a 20-minute run. It's like 2019, but we kind of just felt like we ran through the Nightfall with this loadout pretty easily because the 2 pinpoints of this Nightfall is the boss room and the tank room. Right now we're just mainly focused on the champs. If it's not a champion, we're not killing it here because we want all the ads to funnel up to us at the end here. When we funnel all the ads up here, we kill the unstoppable, spawn the boss, and take him out as a major. I am running special finisher, so I kept getting Telesto because I mainly wanted to use Telesto as my main gun to kill enemies. When these ads come out the door right here to my left, I just hit them with Telesto, watch them all fall over, make orbs, and kind of stun these champs the best as I can. Mainly when you're right here, you're going to be worried about like ads pretty much running you over, grouping up in this corner. Worked out pretty well for us. This guy is so annoying. Sneaking up on him was very, very difficult. All I'm doing here is keeping his aggro so Plane could go in there and break the whatever you want to call that. We're going to call that the, what do we call that? Break the thingy. We're going to break the thingy for the boss's shield. So we're going to push in once we burn him down, and this is one of the worst spots in this Nightfall. I did an underneath strat with a well and 2 banners, but we did find this pretty well to use on the left here. When we drop down, we're mainly going to focus on the snipers. As you see, I'm going straight for him. I actually hit my shot. We're going to chain supers from right here. Now, if there is an arc major that comes out, we need to make sure that the Chaos Reach gets him. Sometimes he doesn't spawn. Sometimes it's Solar and Void. But we've seen most of the times was arc. We're going to banner shield up here and really focus on the ads, clear ads, try and get the anti-barriers down. When Plane pops, me and Dig are on anti-barrier, and we're going straight for the anti-barrier champions. Because between the anti-barrier champions and the interceptor shooting you, it's very annoying. But that's what's nice about Telesto here is you just spam your Telesto at the interceptors and just watch everything fall over. I understand this loadout might not work for everybody, but again, I ran this 8 times today. I felt like this was the way to go. As you see, I'm just shooting Telesto at the interceptor, making sure I always got ammo, and we're chaining supers. When these tanks come out, we really tried our best to kill them both at the same exact time. So the Chaos Reach would hit the right one, and me and Plane would kill the left one. This is not easy to do. You do need to clear the room and kind of push up as a team and coordinate this. As you see here, I get ran over by ads, and sometimes you get shot by the tank. You know, it's kind of just a risk. Whatever you kind of want to get comfortable with. But having both of these guys shoot us like this is very annoying. Right now I'm just checking which leg. It's probably the back left. I'm moving up because I realized that, hey, I got to get an angle on this tank. When I do kill this tank, more ads will spawn. But again, I have my banner shield ready to go. You're pretty much just using your banner shield as an advantage here. That's why we're chaining both. I do have power preservation on my helmet. It is a stasis mod that goes on your helmet that makes more orbs. So it helped us get through that room pretty well. When we get up to this room, again, we're just using our supers, banner shield, Ursas. If we can use it, empower banner shield with Telesto or the Vex Mythoclast with the particle deconstruction on, we kind of used it, you know. What's nice here is that throughout the Nightfall you can really conserve your ammo and use your Vex, use your Telesto, and try and save heavy. Now when we were trying to do the fast runs, it didn't work out for us so much there. Picking up the ball and then we're gonna drop it. We tried carrying the ball with us, but this ball's on a timer and it just explodes. So we realized, hey, we should probably just pick up this ball and drop it. As you see here, I dropped the ball. It's gonna despawn. We're gonna send it back, and I just push in and make sure that I'm teaming the barrier champion. I know some people were using Arianas. I just didn't feel like Arianas would have been a smart loadout, because you're gonna end up running two people on the anti-barrier anyway. I did hear people were using Arbalest too. I did see Arbalest put down some good runs. So again, it just matters what's going to work for your team. But the old strat for this was 2 Titans and a Warlock. So if you want to run some Hunters, run some Invis, do whatever you want. The main focus was to not have this a long run. We didn't want it to be a long run into the boss room, because you're waiting on the boss, you're waiting on those solar orbs to shop shooting out of the boss. It's very, very annoying. So what can you do to prevent that? We discovered something with these Titans when we get to this boss room. It blows your mind. So what you're gonna see here when we get closed into this room, I want to mention it now, we actually used the Titan super and beat the crap out of that thingy, you know, we're calling it the thingy, to drop the boss's shield. We actually pop our banner shield and beat the shit out of it so that the boss no longer is protected. You will see Plane do this when we get inside here. So right when the boss fight starts, we're going to scan that and sit in the back here. Again, I don't like sitting back here, but it kind of forces you to. When the boss spawns, the fireballs are going to shoot. You can jump through and go to this left side to avoid them. Make sure you don't stand in the middle of that oven and stand on the outer ramps so you don't take damage. Right here, I'm just setting up damage. Ads are going to spawn. 3 ads on my left, 3 on the right. Right now I prioritize that and take these ads down. I could hit a special finisher here, but I really wanted to make sure that I kept my super just in case for a panic mode. Again, here we were kind of running over these ads. You could use stasis, you could use multiple things, but you kind of just got to test out and see what works for your team. Right here, the boss is going to shield up once again, and this is where that banner shield is going to rock. We're going to kill the champion on the right, kill the champion on the left. Again, I paused here. I was just like, hey, I'm going to go to the other side just in case if the aggro's there. I'm going to kill this champ with a Telesto shot and hitting him with some heavy. I should be able to kill this guy. Boom. I seen that Dig was hitting the heavy special finisher there, so I stopped. So right here, we shoot the fireballs, and then a Titan pops super and actually goes in and takes that boss's shield down because he's pulling all the aggro. Now, it is very easy to die in your super in there. It's not easy, but Plane pops his super, and he's going up there, and he's actually going to hit that. As you see, he's sitting there, and we're trying to shoot all the fireballs out of the air as we possibly can. Plane just took the boss's shield down. When we saw this happen, we're like, oh my god, that's insane that you can do that. You don't have to sit back and wait for the fireballs. That's huge, because who wants to, you know, doing a 40-minute run is just kind of annoying, and then what if you run out of reses, or you just, you know, just take too long and you can't res your teammates. So right here, we're going to break the boss down to his solo bar. He's going to go up top. When he goes up top, you can either run to the back of the room, so where the fireballs don't hit you, or you can stay where we were. If you wanted to do a faster run, we had to stay here. As you see that we're kind of like pinpointed chilling. I res Plane, and now we're going to back up. We were thinking about staying underneath, but we decided to go to the back of the room. The reason why we go back here, the boss's fireballs cannot reach you from back here. So we're going to take our time, kill our 2 unstoppable champions, and kind of regroup. Again, a lot of the stuff I'm saying, I know it might not work for certain teams, or you guys might have to try different strats. But again, you know, you're using the banner shield for ad control and taking your time. As you see, Plane did it again. He broke the boss's thingy. And now we just pretty much control the boss wherever we would like him to go. Dig's going to hit him with that Chaos Reach. I'm going to jump to the other side. And we kind of just toy with the boss here. Once the ads are dead, you kind of just control the boss and kill him however you would like and take your time. I hope this guide helped you through this week's Nightfall, because it is a doozy. I did 8 and I only got 1 palindrome, so this kind of sucks this week to farm, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.